Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to our channel, the Eaton Squad. My name is Addie. So for today's video is the actual process of our 13A resident visa for my husband in Davao City. So I will be showing you guys the step-by-step on what was done, what was submitted, the whole 9 yards. Details coming right up.
Behind closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
So the actual process of the 13A wasn't really so easy. I thought it's going to be an in and out process. It would be so easy because we have all the documents prepared before we left Jensen for Davao. Yes, we actually have to apply for the 13A conversion by marriage to Davao City because the Bureau of Immigration Jensen Field Office does not process this type of application. I did coordinate with the Bureau of Immigration Davao on what documents need submitted. How is it submitted? If you guys missed the video on how we prepare our document, I will leave the link in the description box. But we actually got to the Bureau of Immigration Davao City early. They were still closed when we got there. We waited outside and the security guard eventually let us in. So the first step we did, if you guys are applying in Davao City, you have to go up to the second floor. There's an office over there for this particular application, the 13A. So the Bureau Officer is going to go through all the documents that you have submitted. So remember what I did? I had 3 folders. One for all original documents and 2 other folders are photocopies. They will actually check each of the document. I even got a compliment from the Bureau of Immigration for and thanking me for being so organized with my documents. So I've been to many applications in my life, from my K1 adjustment, 10-year green card, naturalization, dual citizenship, and I have been doing the same process with my documents, and it always worked all the time. If you organize your documents that you will be submitting, and don't forget to put a cover letter, that way they already have a heads up on what documents they are checking. But like I said, at the second floor, they check all our documents and stuff. Then after the officer has checked all the documents, we were sent downstairs at window 5 to pay for the visa fee. After payment, we had to photocopy the receipt and the certification given to us. So this is how the receipt looked like. The original, they took the original for his ACRI card. So the receipt looks like this, like that. And they will actually give you a certification. They will tell you to have the receipt photocopied and have the certification photocopied. When that's done, go back to the second floor again and they will check everything again. After checking, the Bureau of Immigration officer will hand you just one folder. So this was the folder handed back to us. All the documents are here that they returned to us. His initial interview was actually waived that day, so that's really good. But these documents was sent back downstairs, have another officer check on it, and then that particular officer wants us to photocopy these documents again, given to us, the final documents given to us, wants us to photocopy this again, 3 pieces each, and individually put in 3 folders again, 3 sets of folders again. So the reason they want this photocopied again, to make sure you guys got this stamp. I was telling my husband, it's like, why did we not just make 6 copies of each document? That way we don't have to go back and forth at the photocopy center. But then we noticed that there's a stamp that they have received the documents. So you need this stamp before you make another 3 sets of folder for his ACR card. That's what we did. We photocopied all the documents that was returned to us, put them in individual folders, 3 folders again, and submitted them to the officer that's now in charge for the ACRI card. So we got confused a little bit on that. The upstairs office will check all the documents for the conversion of non-immigrant visa by marriage. This is the 13A conversion. The downstairs, officer, this is for the ACR card. So this will be the resident card given to your husbands that they carry at all times when traveling or whenever they are in the Philippines. So that's what we did. For the second set of 3 folders, that was for the ACR card. And when we handed all 3 folders to the in charge, he said that they will just call us for fingerprint schedule and interview schedule for my husband. So I asked, when would that be? Do you have a timeline and stuff? He said it should be around October. So now we are waiting for that other step for fingerprint and interview with the 13A. Hopefully that would be the last step. Then the process will take 2 to 3 months to finally get his 13A resident card. But I have to give you guys a heads up because we got bummed a little bit and got so worried because on the receipt, they will actually give you a schedule for fingerprinting, capturing, interview of officer. They will actually put a date in there. And we got quite confused because the Bureau of Immigration officer said that they would just call us. Then all of a sudden, we saw it in the receipt that they have a specific date when would we return to Davao. So I called and reconfirmed it. They said disregard it. Because of the pandemic, they don't follow that certain dates anymore listed in the receipt, but to wait for their call on the next schedule. So that was a relief. Now we're just waiting for that call for our next schedule for fingerprinting and interview for my husband's 13A. So for the cost of his 13A conversion, we paid 11,170 pesos. So pretty much that was the process of 13A conversion by marriage to non-immigrant visa if you are married to a Filipino national. So I will keep you guys posted on our next step. Like I said, we are done with phase 1. Now we are waiting on phase 2, which is the interview and the fingerprinting. Hopefully that is the final step so my husband can receive his 13A visa. Just a little bit of heads up, when you guys are processing the 13A, your husband has to have an active visa while staying in the Philippines, or else they will not process his 13A if his visa is already expired. Like what we did with my husband, because of the mess up between the NBI and the courier, we actually had to extend his 9A visa. That way, he's still legal to stay here in the Philippines for the next 6 months. But that is actually one of the important requirements for 13A, that they have to have an active visa here in the Philippines, that they can legally stay in the Philippines. Make sure that the visa is not expired already when you apply for 13A. Because if it's expired, they will have to have you apply for the extension before they even process your 13A. So that was our update for the 13A application for my husband. Like I said, I will keep you guys posted on the next step for 13A visa application. Thank you so much guys for watching. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family whom you know that can use this video as reference. If you are new to our channel, welcome. We do travel updates, and if you are not a subscriber yet, please consider subscribing and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you will be notified on updates like this. And to our subscribers and new subscribers, thank you so much for the continued support and trust to our channel, the Eaton Squad. I hope to see you guys on our next travel update. Stay safe, stay healthy, and God bless everyone. Bye.